What the? Oh, that's right. You expect me to push on the clutch too? I just can't do it. I can't drive home. I don't have the energy. You go to work, right? You're making money, support your family, support yourself. You know, you work long, you work hard. It's hot, it's summertime here. You just want to get in your vehicle after it's all done and you want to go home. You barely have enough energy to get in the car, put the key in the ignition, and turn it. The last thing you want to do is step on a clutch pedal. There's just no energy left over for that. So if you're lazy like me, I got the mod for you. Check it out. No feet. No feet. Right? Key. Oh ho ho! Well, how did we do that? Let me show ya. What is happening, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today, gonna do something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Some countries do not have a clutch safety switch, meaning you do not have to push in the stupid clutch to start your standard transmission vehicle. Here in the US we do. You know, it's one of those personal preference things, and my personal preference is I don't want to push the clutch in to start the car. So I'm gonna play around here and figure out how to do it. It can't be that hard. So the first step I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the, looking at it, typically I would pull this front cover off first and then pull this cover out here. I'm not sure if I can do it without pulling this out though. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out first. To pull this off, you got 4 screws with covers on them. Pop the covers off, and then 3 over here, 1 there. I've had mine off a lot, so honestly I don't know if there's any more. There goes that little stubby screw, short guy. But that's all I got left on there anyway. Oh yeah, you do. So there's typically 2 more right here, and I take this out so much that I don't even put them back in there. So and then I'll, disclaimer, show you something else. Gotta get this thing out of there. And then there's a metal piece that goes here. I didn't put that back in from the last time either, but it's simple. You just gotta unbolt it. And now we are looking for, so this clutch module back here, it's a black one, and oh, I gotta figure out how to unplug the stuff from it. The purple wire back there that you can see, I believe that is the connection for it, and 2 of those wires are gonna go to that safety switch, which actually I think the safety switch is that little switch up there at the top. All right guys, I feel like an idiot, but I've been messing with this for a while. So this is your safety switch here, right? And this red thing was down here. I've been trying to depress the tabs on both sides here, and then I realized, hey, maybe I pull the red clip up and then I could do it. So sure enough, yep, that's all I had to do. So pull the red retainer clip, or whatever you want to call it, up, push the 2 side pins in, and here is your safety switch. That is it. Now there's 3 wires, so I'm not quite sure, you know, it's not as basic for my brain as only having 2, so not sure why there are 3. But there's a couple of things you can do here. You could really redneck this thing and tape it down, you know, which is going to give you the same result. Or you just unplug it here. So unplug the connector, you know, the connector that never wants to come unplugged. Yeah, there. So now you have the now you have the end of the connector here. Okay, you can just simply put a jumper in here and tell which wires are going to you need to splice. And then after that, you just splice them together. That's really all you need to do. And that way, later down the road, you can always unsplice it. Take that splice right off of there, plug it back in, and then it'll be like stock again. So I'm gonna test these, see what happens. So I just got a random wire here, and I guess I'll just kind of start on one end. Oh, that ain't gonna work. This wire's so big. You know what? I can use, it's so big that I can just use a couple of these strands. Sorry, help if I got it in the camera. Use a couple of these strands and just plug it right in. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see how it works. We'll do one in the end here, and then the other in the middle. Let's see how that works for us. Survey says, oh, that's it, that's money. Okay, so on my car, it is going to be the purple with white trace and the smaller brown wire, which appears to be brown with black trace. So I'm just going to get a simple splice here, put it in here, and call it good. So I kind of have a love-hate relationship with these splices. Sometimes they make contact, sometimes they don't. But it's just the nature of the beast, I suppose. And then, of course, this one's got a stopper in it, so I'm gonna have to pry that out a second. By stopper, I mean a little wire stopper down here at the end, because I'm not clipping any wires, so I want to make sure that they go all the way through, so I can leave this as stock as possible. So make sure the wires are correct, and then the hardest part is holding it without it moving. I don't even have you guys in the picture. Jeez, terrible cameraman. Okay, so they're sitting there. Push in the splice, and then I'll test it. Perfect. That's it, guys. So what I'm gonna do, oh, I'm gonna pull the keys out. So what I'm gonna do is put this back up here, and then all I'm gonna do is zip tie that out of the way, and then put everything back together. That way, if I ever want to change it back to stock, I'll just remove the trays here, or the covers. I'll pull this splice off and then pop this button right back in up to where it's supposed to go. Well, there you guys go. Super easy way to bypass your clutch safety switch. Worked for me. Hopefully it'll work for you guys. So, see you on the flip side. Till we meet again. Later.